Sadhika.
I'm Radhika. So, Sari, new week, new episode.
Yes.
So, for this episode, I was thinking about how every few years एक term कहीं से उभर के आती है and somehow we as a society find a way to make it a gali for all the women out there. We've discussed gold diggers. We've discussed sluts, right? And now there's this term which technically is failure on part of men, but has actually somehow become a gali for women. And that is daddy issues. Right? You must have heard
Of
every
course
now
I've
and
heard.
then,
Yes.
oh, she's not behaving right. She's not behaving the way I want her to. Oh, she's daddy issues. What are your thoughts on this topic?
Well, first things first, daddy issues, like, as a concept, it is gender agnostic. It has nothing to do, like, not just women, but men can also have daddy issues. और उसका एक बहुत ही raging example हम सब ने देखा
Animal.
recently, animal, right? So whether it is animal, whether it is, I'm sure कबीर सिंह की back story हमने ज़्यादा नहीं delve करी उस movie में, but मैं लिख के दे सकती हूँ उसको daddy issues थे और वो दिख रहे थे पूरी movie में. Anyway, coming back
I'm
to the
pretty
point.
sure after if somebody's been watching our podcast regularly, he'd just know how much hate we have for Kabir Singh. the
I know,
movie.
right? Yeah, because useless, pointless. Okay, anyway. So coming back to the point, I do think कि daddy issues in general as a term and as a concept बहुत ही ज़्यादा misunderstood है. You know, I mean, अगर किसी को real daddy issues हैं, first of all, it is not something that can be loosely thrown at people. Right? Just because आपको लगता है कि उनमें एक trait है out of so many that need to be there, it doesn't mean कि उस इंसान को daddy issues हैं, चाहे वो लड़की है चाहे वो लड़का है. तो पहली बात तो I think we lack a little bit of sensitivity and also information के साथ साथ there is misinformation जिसकी वजह से daddy issues has become like this, you know, pop culture term which is thrown around like confetti. तो I think वो नहीं होना चाहिए. And you know, I'm sure that you may have like very interesting thoughts on this.
Actually, I do. So I spoke with a psychologist about this because I was very, very interested and I kind of took this topic seriously. So I found the kahavat on Google and it goes like Adjal Ghagri Chalkat Jaye, which means that आधा घड़ा जो होता है जो भरा हुआ होता है वो ज़्यादा आवाज़ करता है than full घड़ा. So you know, people who are really informed and really well read and have that the right amount of knowledge वो ज़्यादा ज्ञान नहीं पेलते.
Yeah.
And you know, people who know very little will be all over,
ढोल पीटते हैं.
you know, giving people names and titles, like you said, throwing it like confetti. Okay, so I spoke with a psychologist to break down this entire thing. What does it mean? How can it be controlled? And you know, all of that. So, first things first, there is no such thing as daddy issues or mommy issues in hardcore psychology.
Okay.
It's just a pop culture term. You said like a pop culture term, it is actually a pop culture term.
Okay.
Right? So, and it's pop culture term for people who've not gotten the right sort of parenting. And when we are growing up, that is when we're the most impressionable. And because our parents are the closest people to us, उस time पे उनका behavior, उनकी validation सबसे ज़्यादा मायने रखता है हमारे लिए. And the way they treat us, the way we receive love from them, goes on to shape our entire being, our entire personality, which is why even a little, you know, ooch neech on their part can really fuck us up as adults.
Right.
So hence, daddy issues and mommy issues. However, sometimes it's not daddy issue for somebody. Sometimes it is just an attachment pattern. And this term should not be so loosely used.
I agree.
It should not be. It is just like, believe me, there's this girl I know. Her father was diagnosed with OCD and he was suicidal. People call basic hygiene. मुझे तो OCD है. आपको OCD नहीं है, आप सिर्फ हाइजीनिक हो, बाकी लोग नहीं है तो आपको लगता है आपको OCD है. Right? So, you know, any sort of mental disorder or any sort of problematic things shouldn't be so usually translated. A lot of times, and especially in Western culture, India, mein to still this is becoming a term. in Western countries, a woman just for wearing a tank top or just for wearing revealing clothes can be like, can be called as somebody who has daddy issues. Oh, you have daddy issues, you're just seeking male attention, right? And this is how loosely this term has been used. It's basically a way of calling somebody, oh, you're a crazy bitch. But for the lack of a better word, you're like daddy issues.
Yeah.
But what people need to realize is that it has a lot of implication. You basically character defining somebody's father. And you have known nothing about their parents. You don't know anything about how they've been raised. So, without knowing the bare minimum, character assassinating somebody's father, the girl's upbringing, and then the girl's
Relationship with the father.
and herself, and her entire state of being. So it's not to be so loosely translated.
Yeah.
So that was the gist of it. That was the little bit of ज्ञान we'd like to give in the beginning कि भाई हर जगह मत बोलो, पहले समझ लो होते क्या daddy issues. Now, what are daddy issues really? So what she told me was that, again, it's just a pop culture term, bad parenting sometimes can mess with us. Usually daddy issues कब होते हैं और daddy issues ज़्यादा क्यों होते हैं? Like you'll hear very few people talk about mommy issues. No, there's a reason. There is a reason. Especially in brown society, mothers are full-time providers for us.
Right.
A mother being a homemaker makes the father फुल टाइम अनअवेलेबल. अब अगर मम्मी घर पे बैठ के घर का ध्यान रखेंगी और हमारा ध्यान रखेंगी तो पापा को जाके बाहर कमाना तो पड़ेगा. और जब बाहर पापा कमाने जाएंगे तो वो काम भी करेंगे, वो स्ट्रगल भी करेंगे, वो घर लेट भी आएंगे, राइट? एंड इस पूरे प्रोसेस में हमें क्या याद रहता है, बिकॉज we're too young and stupid to understand the complexities of life. What we think is कि मम्मी तो हमेशा थी, मम्मा थी पूछने के लिए दिन कैसा गया, मम्मी थी पूछने के लिए बेटा तबीयत ठीक है, मम्मी थी पूछने के लिए कि होमवर्क हो गया, all of that. But my father was never there for me. Bro, your father was getting working really, really hard, and he was working his ass off to put food on the table.
Yeah.
So you saw your mother making the food, but you did not see your father bringing the food, right? Bringing the money so she could make that food, right? So, that is one thing. And then there are other ways also. Now, obviously, there are more brutal ways, and it's not like fathers are always innocent. So it happens because of, one is physical absence, then the other is emotional absence. Physical absence can sometimes be justified. Let's say if somebody has a father who's in the army, of course he's going to be physically absent.
Right.
He's out there fighting for the country. Or somebody whose father is in the navy, or a doctor, whatever, he's going to be rather unavailable. Then there's an emotionally absent father, right? Now, when the father is emotionally absent, of course, वो ज़्यादा emotionally expressive हो सकते हैं, तुमसे ज़्यादा बात कर सकते हैं. But again, we forget that we're in the brown society, which has normalized men not being expressive, right? So जब वो expressive नहीं है, क्योंकि उनको वही सिखाया गया है, right? And वो भी अपने father से वैसे ही raise हुए हैं.
Right.
So they are doing what they know best, and this is what they know. That we're not supposed to be doing lolu molo pocho here. We're supposed to be going out and getting bread for our family, right? Then there is, of course, substance abuse. And then last but not the least, there's extramarital affairs. And kids do find out, right? Fathers think that kids don't know, but actually most of the times kids do know. And nothing, fucks kids up like substance abuse.
Right.
So yeah, these are the 4 cases by and large, जिसके चक्कर में किसी को डैडी इश्यूज हो सकते हैं. एंड देन आई आस्क्ड हर, आई वेंट ऑन टू आस्क हर कि फिर लाइक व्हाट डज इट लीड टू एंड हाउ डू वी फिक्स दिस. सो शी वाज लाइक, what does it lead to is that when we don't have fathers who were there for us in the way we wanted them to, we start picking people who will recreate that trauma for us. I stopped her. It's like, why? अगर मुझे पता है कि कहीं पर जाने से मेरा हाथ जलता है, मतलब आग में हाथ रखने से मेरा हाथ जलता है, तो मैं आग के पास वापस क्यों जाऊंगी? सो शी वाज लाइक, इट्स नॉट एज सिंपल एज दैट राधिका. आप अपने आप को प्रूफ करना चाहते हो कि मैं आग के पास जाऊंगी और मेरा हाथ भी नहीं जलेगा, because that is what you ultimately want. Right. You pick people who recreate the same trauma for you, and then that trauma, and then you want to break those attachment patterns. You want to break that trauma and you want to be loved by the same person who could never love you. Basically, it's like
Giving
your
yourself a
father,
second chance.
yeah, your father loving you, right? So because you kind of picking the same people like him. तुम्हारे पापा ने तुमको नहीं दिया. You picked a similar personality who initially behaved the way your father did, recreated the trauma, and then now he's choosing you. So basically, you're like, I won.
Right.
Now I won.
That is very interesting.
Yeah.
And you know, I was also reading something about it a while ago. और उसमें there was this clinical psychologist and he was talking about how daddy issues, if somebody were to quote unquote have daddy issues in their life, how they would behave. And he was particularly talking about women. So he said that for a lot of women, what happens is that because they haven't really experienced safety and comfort and somebody being there for them, right? एक पेरेंट होने के साथ साथ जो तुम्हें कुशन सा मिलता है ना कि हाँ ठीक है, कोई दुनिया में कोई भी नहीं है मेरे पास, बट मेरे पेरेंट्स मेरे पास हैं, यू नो, माई डैड इज विद मी, दैट गिव्स यू अ लॉट ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस एंड सपोर्ट इन लाइफ, राइट, टू टेक ऑन एनी चैलेंज दैट कम्स योर वे. तो जब लड़कियों के पास वो चीज़ नहीं होती और वो उस चीज़ से ऑलरेडी डील कर रही होती हैं, तो कहीं ना कहीं साइकोलॉजिकली उनके लिए वो वाली चीज़ें बाहर सीख करना थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट बन जाता है. क्यों? क्योंकि वो एक इनसिक्योरिटी से भी ऑपरेट कर रही हैं, राइट, कि मेरे पास सिक्योरिटी नहीं थी, मेरे पास सेफ्टी नहीं थी, मेरे पास इमोशनल क्वेश्चन नहीं था, मेरे पास फाइनेंशियल क्वेश्चन नहीं था. So then these factors become extremely important in choosing a life partner, right? Which is why you will see a lot of women get drawn to these factors. Acha, if a woman is quote unquote going through daddy issues, then the topics which are according to society boring, for example, career, finance, health, life, will become sexually more exciting to talk about with that kind of a personality, the daddy-like personality that she finds. Okay, so he said that and I found it very very interesting कि okay, you know, हम शायद सोचते भी नहीं है, बट शायद हमें इन जनरल अपने दोस्तों से फाइनेंस के बारे में बात करके, इन्वेस्टमेंट्स के बारे में बात करके कोई थ्रिल नहीं आएगा, बट जब हम उस डैडी लाइक पर्सनैलिटी से ये वाली बातें करते हैं, सडनली यू नो आवर हॉर्मोन्स गेट रेजिंग एंड वी लाइक ओके, इट्स अ पूल साइड डाउन हियर, right? So one was that factor. Second was that essentially they get drawn to that, and a lot of times women marry also with that person. But there's a catch-22 here. What happens is कुछ केसेस में ये वाली चीज़ आप अपने आप को साइकोलॉजिकली सेटिस्फाई करने के लिए करते हो लाइफ में, ठीक है, आपने शादी कर ली, आपके पास कुशन भी आ गया. अ लॉट ऑफ वुमेन हैव बीन रिपोर्टेड टू देन लेटर इन देयर लाइफ व्हेन ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स आर सेटल्ड इन देयर लाइफ, एंड दिस यूजुअली हैपन्स इन रिलेशनशिप्स विद एन एज गैप, ठीक है. बाद में जब वो एकदम सेटल हो जाती है और उनके पास सब कुछ होता है लाइफ में, देन दे आर मोर लाइकली टू सॉर्ट ऑफ move out of the relationship and look for someone their age, because they have sort of rid themselves of that, you know, burden that they were carrying कि मेरे को पूरी लाइफ में ये वाली चीज़ें नहीं मिली. जैसे ही वो टिक ऑफ हो जाती हैं और उनको साइकोलॉजिकली वो थोड़ा सा रिलीफ मिल जाता है, एक टाइम आता है जहाँ पे दे सॉर्ट ऑफ, यू नो, फाइनली देन दे गो आउट, दे ब्रांच आउट और दे मूव आउट ऑफ द रिलेशनशिप एंड यू नो दे सीक समवन क्लोजर टू देयर एज.
I mean, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Also, of course, you know, he did mention that this doesn't happen with everyone, but it's a pattern that he's observed with a lot of women. And हर एक इंसान को अपने पेरेंट्स की एब्सेंटिज्म एक बहुत डिफरेंट वे में इम्पैक्ट कर सकती है, राइट? कभी कभी वो एब्सेंट होने से हो सकता है, या फिर ऑल दी अदर फैक्टर्स दैट यू मैंशनड, राइट? आई मीन इट चेंजेस यू एज अ पर्सन, बट यू शुड ऑल्सो, आई थिंक, यू नो, वी एज पीपल, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हम लोग भी ना बहुत ज़्यादा हम भागते हैं इन टर्म से अपने आप को अटैच करने के लिए, राइट? आई थिंक एक टाइम आ चुका है जहाँ पे इट्स ओके टू बी लिटिल सेल्फ अवेयर एंड आइडेंटिफाई योर सेल्फ वेदर you're going through certain issues like this or not, because then it becomes easier to navigate through them.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, what you said कि अगर ये पैटर्न है और ऐसा होता है, तो what is the best way to break free of that pattern, which is कि to ensure that you don't go into a relationship having daddy issues.
Yeah.
So, you know, I asked the psychologist that okay, प्रॉब्लम है, प्रॉब्लम का फिर आउटकम क्या है ये भी पता चल गया, अब प्रॉब्लम का क्योर क्या है, सोल्यूशन क्या है इस चीज़ का. सो शी वाज लाइक देयर आर टू थिंग्स दैट कैन हेल्प यू विद दिस. आई हैव अ थर्ड थिंग बिकॉज आई पर्सनली हैव एक्सपीरियंस दैट सोल्यूशन. वन इज दैट थेरेपी, फर्स्ट थिंग्स फर्स्ट, थेरेपी,
Yes.
or a very stable relationship. So she was like, it's usually either 2 years of therapy that can fix such stuff or 5 years of a stable relationship. if you can find a way to be in a romantic relationship which is stable and goes on for like good 5 years, psychologically you'll be relieved of all those, you know, all those traumas that you were carrying with you, because you get all that validation over time, and it's because it's stable, it gives you that security ki, okay, this is not very momentary, and you know, I'm a healed person, I love this, I'm loved, and you know, I deserve this, and I'm provided for, and all of that, and over time you shed the baggage off.
नो वंडर बहुत सारी लड़कियों के नहीं क्योर हुए हैं, बिकॉज 5 साल तो चल ही नहीं पाती किसी के रिलेशनशिप आजकल के टाइम में.
So that is the problem that I thought was with this solution number 2, कि अगर आप ऐसे issues के साथ एक relationship में जाओगे और आप attract ही वैसे लोग करो जो आपका trauma recreate करने वाले हैं,
Right.
so it's very difficult. The likelihood of the relationship surviving for 5 years is next to nothing.
Yeah.
And the third solution that I personally feel is कि if it's mild, if it's not too intense, in a mild case, telling yourself that your parents were also just humans, it helps. Let's say your father was not an alcoholic. He was not having extramaritals. He could be even having an extramarital. Somehow as an adult, if you figure out a way to put yourself in his shoes and, you know, tell yourself that maybe he was going through something and he did not know any other way. I mean, खुद को देख लेते हैं यार. What our fathers were our age when they had us.
Yeah.
Are we perfect?
No.
We f up on an everyday basis, and we are still getting our shit together. So if we, with our responsibilities, can f this much up, imagine that man with a wife, with a child, with a responsibility of a house, running a house, these many responsibilities, of course he f up. And you know, so there's this song, it's older, by Sasha Sloan, I think.
Okay.
I think her name is Sasha Sloan. It's called Older. And the song has this line that the older I get, the more that I see, my parents aren't heroes, they're just like me. So, you know, your parents were also just stupid 20-something people,
Yeah.
you know, who didn't know any better. So if their mistakes weren't so unforgivable, then maybe you find a way to forgive them.
Yeah.
And I think that just forgiveness in itself, it's like forgiveness is so f***ing underrated. Bhai, karke dekho. I think it really heals you. And then once you forgive them now, you start fixing your relationship with them. You start giving them more love. You start letting go of all the baggage that you were operating with. So वो जो चिड़ है, वो जो frustration है जो उनकी तरफ on an everyday basis निकलती है, वो कहीं ना कहीं जाने लगती है. And then you know, your bond with them changes. And you do it for long enough, it's going to change. It actually changes. And you know, I've spent a lot of years being very mad at my father. Although my father did none of those things. He was not physically absent, no substance abuse, no extramarital affairs that I know of. But he was just emotionally unavailable in the sense that like any other brown dad, he was like DDLJ के सिमरन के पापा जो थे अमरीश पुरी,
जो
but
on an
modern.
everyday basis कहते थे जा सिमरन जा अपने कमरे में जा बात मत कर.
Yeah, so Amrish Puri, but modern. Yeah, Amrish Puri, but educated, working in an FMCG, corporate, you know, white collar job and all of that. But you know, very, very quiet, very inexpressive. अगर मेरे से नाराज है तो instead of scolding me, he'd just not talk to me for a week. And silent treatment also fucks kids up, by the way.
Yeah.
That's what also, you know, I've been told. So, but then I realized he's not a bad man. And he's been there for me every single time. And he's loved me. I felt unloved as a kid. That is my problem. And I'm not blaming myself. I'm not being hard on myself. मैं बच्ची थी, I didn't know better. तो मैंने उस चीज़ को प्यार की कमी समझा. जबकि प्यार था, बस वो मुझे मेरे तरीके से नहीं मिल रहा था. Now that I'm a grown up, now that I'm an adult, and now that I know better, I must do better. You know?
Yeah.
And that's how things get fixed. But at the same time, I think parents who are watching this, or you know, a lot of young people who are watching this, who will become parents later on, please know that एक आधी book parenting पे पढ़ लो, because who you are, how you raise your kids, your romantic relationship with your partner has more impact than you know on your
the
kids and how they'll turn out to be.
Yeah.
So if you can raise your awareness about what good parenting is, try not to fuck your kids up, and do your best. I think
Yes.
that's the best we all can do.
Yeah. And for all the other young people out there, while, new parents should read parenting books, you guys really need to, clarify some doubts in your head. क्योंकि मैं आज एक चीज़ clarify करना चाहती हूँ. भाई डैडी इश्यूज होने में और डैडी किंग होने में बहुत बड़ा डिफरेंस होता है. एंड आई विल टेक दिस मोमेंट टू क्लियर इट अप. So, a lot of times, and this has become like a dinner table or, social conversation where, क्योंकि daddy issues इतना loosely term use होता है, so the term daddy and all is also, like used very loosely, right? I can be a girl and I can have a kink or a fetish to have a daddy. बट उसके लिए ज़रूरी नहीं है कि मेरे पापा मेरी लाइफ से एब्सेंट थे और उन्होंने मेरे को प्यार नहीं दिया और मेरे को उनसे नाराज़गी है और आज मैं हर आदमी में जिसका सॉल्ट एंड पेपर चल रहा है उसमें मैं अपने पापा ढूंढ रही हूँ. ऐसा नहीं होता. आई कैन हैव अ डैडी किंक एंड नॉट हैव डैडी इशूज़. बिकॉज हैविंग अ डैडी किंक व्हाट मोस्ट पीपल फॉरगेट इज़ कि ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आपके पर्सनैलिटी में या फिर आपके सेक्शुअल डिमीनर में सिर्फ एक किंक छुपा हुआ है.
Of
You
course.
can be a kink positive person in general. और उस kink positivity में, उस spectrum में kink positivity के daddy kink can be one of them, right? And also let me clarify a few things. अच्छा, Reddit पे भी बहुत ज़्यादा बात होती है, ठीक है? She wanted me to call her daddy. Sorry, she wanted to call me daddy in bed, right? And ठीक है, fair enough. इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि आप अगले दिन जब फुटबॉल देखते हुए अपने दोस्तों के साथ बैठोगे तो आप बोलोगे कि यार आई मेट विद दिस गर्ल एंड आई एम डेटिंग दिस गर्ल हु सीम्स टू हैव डैडी इशूज. नो ब्रो, शी हैज़ अ डैडी किंग एंड आई टेल यू व्हाई इट इज़ डिफरेंट एंड हाउ इट्स डिफरेंट.
Yeah, I mean, being sexually attracted to older men does not mean you have
Yes.
daddy issues. Obviously,
Yes.
there's no connection. Oh my god.
So basically what happens is a lot of times, and this is where responsibility riz comes into the picture, women can be attracted to a persona. And by attracted, they can be sexually attracted to a persona, right? यहाँ पे गेम आती है submission और domination की. A lot of women, and there are studies that support that almost 60% of women have been vocal about saying that they want to be submissive in bed, right? And as opposed to that, actually 40% of men have admitted to being dominating in bed, right? Which is like a lopsided dynamic, because more women want to be submissive than more men want to be dominating, actually, in this generation, which is weird. But okay, anyway, coming back to the point. तो जब एक woman submissive होना चाहती है sexually, एक डायनामिक में, तो वो नेचुरली एक सब और डॉम क्या कहते हैं कैरेक्टर आर्क में इन्वॉल्व होना चाहती है और वो उससे अट्रैक्टेड है. दैट टर्न्स हर ऑन. सिमिलरली डैडी बिकम्स दैट वन टर्म दैट गिव्स हर अ सेंस ऑफ ओके, दिस गाय, इफ आई कॉल हिम डैडी, ही हैज़ अथॉरिटी, he knows how to take care of shit, he controls all of this, and that dynamic, it heightens the sexual tension in the dynamic. A lot of people also use terms like sir or master
Yeah.
in bed, ठीक है, क्योंकि उनको वो सब और डॉम वाली चीज़ खेलनी होती है तो वो सर और मास्टर यूज़ करते हैं. बट फॉर अ लॉट ऑफ women, डैडी इज़ अ लॉट मोर affectionate as a term than calling somebody in bed sir or master, right? So I personally think that a lot of people, confuse the two just because of the common denominator, which is daddy. Bhai, I can call somebody my age also daddy and not have daddy issues, right? The guy does not have to be older. The guy just has to make a woman, sort of like turn on the woman in a more, I can do this and I control this and I call the shots kind of a way. And that's about that, yaar.
So I did not know that people confuse daddy kings with daddy issues.
Really?
Like, that's so stupid.
Oh my god, they do it all the fucking time.
How stupid are we as a society, bhai? Oh my god.
बहुत सारे लोग तो शुगर डैडीज और मतलब सारी चीज़ें कंफ्यूज करके एक बहुत ही ऐसे एक ब्यूटीफुल क्योस बना देते हैं सारी चीज़ों का.
You know, I do feel that in the day and age of social media and literally everybody out there giving their opinions, I feel people know everything and somehow know nothing.
Yeah.
Isn't it true?
Yes,
Oh my
that is
god,
true.
it's such a good line.
Hey, but would you want to have a daddy?
In what sense?
Not issues, but daddy.
No. See, I've always been attracted to older men up to 5 years. I would like to clarify. So if that counts. And I do feel that, I mean, definitely for my life partner, I wouldn't want to marry somebody my age. I mean, again, never say never, but that is my preference because I do feel that women mature earlier than men, and science has proven that, so there's no hoo-ha about that. तो लड़कियां जल्दी mature हो जाती हैं, लड़के थोड़ा धीरे धीरे mature होते हैं. So I don't want a little kid jumping around me. I would want somebody who's grown up, who's mature, who's a little settled down in life, who doesn't want to party every weekend and do kha-khi, right? So that, but no daddy scenes.
Have you ever met a guy who has had daddy issues?
I think I have. But speaking of daddy issues, you know what is more common in men?
What?
Mommy issues. And then I was very interested कि mommy issues क्या हैं, right? And ऐसा क्यों है कि daddy issues लड़कियों से relevant है और mommy issues लड़कों से. So ऐसा नहीं है कि daddy issues सिर्फ लड़कियों में होते हैं, लड़कों में भी होते हैं, but लड़कियों में जिस तरीके के daddy issue पाए जा रहे हैं, वो एक्साइटिंग ज़्यादा है, राइट? और वो बात करने में अच्छे लगते हैं, सो हम ज़्यादा इस चीज़ को लड़कियों से जोड़ते हैं. बट मॉमी इश्यूज में क्या होता है,
लड़का रणबीर कपूर जैसा निकलता है. Sorry.
आई थिंक रणबीर कपूर हैज़ डैडी इश्यूज. अच्छा, सो मॉमी इश्यूज क्या होते हैं? मॉमी इश्यूज ये होते हैं जिसमें आप अपनी मदर को आइडियलाइज करते हो, बट समहाउ, देखिए मदर को आइडियलाइज तो हर बच्चा करता है, हम भी करते हैं, बट समहाउ द मदर फेल्स द चाइल्ड इन सम एस्पेक्ट.
Okay.
राइट? एंड क्योंकि वो बच्चा जिस इंसान को उसने एक पेडेस्टल पे रखा था उससे समहाउ फेल्ड फील करता है, डिसअपॉइंटेड फील करता है, वो उन्हीं तरीके की लड़कियों को प्रेफर करता है जो समहाउ उसकी मम्मी जैसी हो, दिखने में नहीं, नेचर में. एंड देन दे एक्सपेक्ट दैट ये लड़की आके जो मेरी माँ की याद दिलाती है मुझे सबकॉन्शियसली, वो मुझे सही ट्रीट करेगी और वो मुझे उस तरीके से फेल नहीं करेगी जिस तरीके से मेरी माँ ने मुझे कर दिया. एंड देन माई मॉमी इश्यूज विल बी फिक्स्ड.
Right.
So it's sort of the same, but it's not the same. And mommy issues I've met guys with mommy issues.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, damn. Do I know them?
Yeah.
Of course I know them.
of course.
Yeah, of course we know you.
Yeah, there's this guy who used to like me a lot, and he would always tell me that you're so much like my mother.
And guys, if you think that's a compliment,
No, of course it's a compliment, because अगर आपको अपनी माँ की परछाई किसी में दिखती है तो obviously, you know, and if you're fond of your mother, then you're naturally going to be fond of that girl as well.
no, but you're right. But जिस मोमेंट में लड़के यूजुअली ये चीज़ बोलते हैं ना, वो उस वे में नहीं होती हैं, फिर उस कॉम्प्लीमेंट को नहीं हाईलाइट कर रही होती जिसमें हम सोचेंगे कि हाँ यार, इफ़ यू थिंक दैट आई एम एज नाइस एज योर मदर, ऑफ कोर्स आई गेट इट. वो बहुत ही अजीब से पॉइंट पे मेंशन कर देंगे, ओ माय गॉड यू सो मच लाइक माई मदर.
Yeah, obviously. I think the situation matters, the context matters.
Yes.
And हमें कैसे पता चलता है कि they are coming out of mommy issues or they're coming out of just you know, idealization for their mother and happening to find somebody who's just like their mother or has the qualities of their mothers, is कि आप उनका relationship उनकी mothers के साथ कैसा है. So I think all in all, and actually sorry, speaking of you know, all of these issues, there's this girl, she documented her story and I absolutely loved it, and I think I want to share it. Okay, there's this girl, she had daddy issues and she did not know until she was 28. And when she was 28, she realized, okay, she is fucked up, and she keeps finding herself in very unfortunate relationships. So then she told what her relationship with her father was like. She was always abused by him, abused in the, not physically abused, verbally abused,
Right.
emotionally abused. Her father would tell her, okay, you're no good, you're useless, you know, how would you even ever get a boyfriend? Lower your standards, you're not going to
Belittle
find
her.
anybody. Yeah, always belittling her. And you know, he would go to the extent of saying things like कि तेरी अपनी दोस्तों पे मत जाओ, तुम्हारी दोस्त सुंदर है, उसको मिल गया, तुमको नहीं मिलेगा. You're not that pretty.
Oh God,
right?
that's horrible.
And that she should be lucky to have to be able to find a boyfriend. So you know, all of those things. So she definitely had daddy issues, and then later on she found a partner who loved her so much that she came over those issues. She obviously distanced herself from her father, but then, you know, she could find love in life, and she could find somebody who did not recreate that trauma for her at all, and she got over it. So I think that was such a nice story, and there is obviously a light at the end of the tunnel. And yeah, I mean, it's fixable. And last but not the least, I think if you feel you have daddy issues, forgive your parents if they're forgivable. Go to therapy if you must.
Yeah.
fix yourself.
And read Freud, because if people who have daddy issues will get some clarity, people who have no issues will definitely end up having some issues. Because the guy, and you know, it reminds me of one quote that Freud said. So Freud and this other philosopher, Newman Young, they were talking, and Freud said that a boy becomes a man only after his father is dead. And Young said that yes, but sometimes that death can be symbolical.